I'm back. I'm back at the building, and it's been a hot minute, and I owe you guys a video. It's been a really long time. I think probably one of the longest times that I've gone without posting a video, probably a little over 2 weeks. So one of the reasons that I was a little bit off the radar was I finally took a long overdue vacation with my family to the Baltic Sea on the north side of Poland. And I learned that my son Sam has a taste for eating sand. I'm a really proud dad. But yeah, it was awesome. But now I'm back at the building, and I wanted to get a video off to you guys very first thing as soon as I got here. It's day one, and I have a lot to tell you about. So first of all, we had a break-in. Another kid. You would think that we would be beyond that at this point. We're batting 100%. Every time they break in, we catch them because there's so many cameras in the building. We get instant alerts. There's technology today, like Ring cameras, all kinds of stuff. Your phone says, hey, there's somebody in the building. You click, oh, there they are. Alert the police. It's 2 blocks away to the police station, but we still continue to have problems. So we even got a little bit of footage to show you with that. So that's like an ongoing story about this restoration, this journey. So. The other thing is we have some announcements about live streams, a really big reveal today. I mean, maybe the biggest reveal we've ever had on the channel. Something's been going on in the background, so stay tuned for that. We're going to reveal the full result of that. And then also we wanted to announce that we're doing the fun, competitive live stream auction to raise a little money to chip away at some of the costs for the parking lot. We might raise a little bit, we might raise a little more than a little bit, we'll see. I'm putting really interesting stuff that's original to the building into it, and a lot of really cool stuff that I brought all the way from Poland over the last few years. And yeah, so I'm gonna show you several of those items, and I think finally we're back in the full swing. So videos are gonna be much more regular again, and let's get to it. Okay, so first day back at the building, and I wish I could say that working on really cool interior projects, but not. You guys remember Greg from Element Solutions? He came and helped us clear out this entire back property and spent 2.5 days, came from Moline, Illinois. The link to his company is in the description below if you're in that area and you need some work done. But he came and he spent 2.5 days just to help me clean up this entire back property. So not only did we get the fence line cleaned out, we got an extra like 35 feet of parking lot, which is really awesome. And that was end of February, early March. So in 4 months, all that's happened. Ugh, oh my gosh, 4 months. I've got about 20 trees that are over 15 feet tall, an enormous amount of ivy on the building. It remains to be seen how much of that I can even get down. And look at all those, look at all of that up. And I got to go in by hand and do it because it's on a steep hill, and the bush hog can't get in there. And I need to come up with a permanent solution. I don't know if I need to lay some rubber mat down and cover it up with dirt or what, but that is untenable. It's just like relentless. So I'm back. And the first few days, vegetation work. Love these walkie-talkies. Somebody sent them to me. Thank you so much. There was no indicator who it was. You know who you are. Thank you. They're super helpful. I just got done talking to Bob, who's up in the elevator shaft. More on that pretty soon. But I was telling him, I kind of got a handle on what's going on back here, but it's not even done. And because of jet lag, I feel like my tank is on about 2%. So, yeah. Bob said, it's all right. You don't have to get it all done in one day. And I just told him that if Jake or his wife, Miss Debbie, or any of his kids came, I think I would just roll over and die of shame. On 2 different occasions, they came out and spent a couple days helping me get it cleared out. And if I don't have a leash on it by the time they come by, might as well just hang it up. So here I am, starting with the walnuts. And check this out. Wild strawberries. So you guys remember the video where we worked on this guy and re-welded it all, put it back together? Look at that. Bob said when I was turning and backing into those trees, the whole gearbox was shifting. So that's major reconstructive surgery.
You know what time it is? Time to fix it.
Yeah. It's always 2 steps back, 1 step forward. Yeah.
Yeah.
But it seems like every time it breaks down, we get what we needed out of it first.
I know. I mean, it is a gift that keeps on giving. It just likes attention.
Yeah. A lot of attention.
A lot of attention.
Okay, so we're back, and Bob just gave me a heck of a story. We had, hold on a second, Bob. So, you know that we're constantly getting rocks through the windows and stuff, and in the early days of this channel, we had tons of break-ins, and we got kind of down to where it really never happens anymore.
That's true.
Except what happened?
Okay. So I'm in the building. Usually keep my truck in the building when I'm here working, so nobody really knows I'm here or not. So I was in the back working, and I heard a couple of bangs. I thought somebody banged on the door. I thought maybe someone was here, had a delivery or something. So I come strolling up through the building like nothing, and I turn the corner right over here through the door, and what do I see but a kid half in, half out of a broken window that he had just busted out and was trying to get in the building.
Must have been a skinny little kid.
So as soon as he saw me, I yelled at him, asked him what he thought he was doing. So he immediately bailed out of the window. I take off running, and keep in mind at my age, running is kind of a slow jog.
Yeah.
So I take off at a high
More
rate
of a waddle.
Yeah. So I take off out of the front of the building.
There goes Bob.
Yeah. I saw you. He takes off on his bicycle right up through the yard, and away he went.
So we also realized that probably we have him on security camera because he drove right up to the
Yeah, he
ring bell.
rode straight into the doorbell camera with his bicycle, then turned in front of this room, came around here to the little alcove, and decided he wanted to make entrance.
Whenever that catches you off guard, like in hindsight, you're like, oh, I would have done something so different. I would have let him get all the way in, then I would have walked right up to him.
Well, the thing is, it took me totally by surprise. I mean, you just don't expect at 12:30 in the afternoon, broad daylight, to find a kid hanging through the window. And as fast as he went out the window, I have to wonder if any of these nice shards of glass
Got him.
got him on the way out. Because I mean,
Good Lord, there's no
was-
blood on it, is there?
I didn't see any, but I mean, he was halfway in the window when I yelled at him.
Wow.
And had I even had an inkling, yeah, I would have let him come on in and then nabbed him and call the cops. But at the time, you're just like, what are you doing?
Yeah,
You know?
yeah.
So, yeah, that's the story on the glass and the floor.
So the thing that gets me is like the word has to be around the school because we're like up batting 100 for 100. Like every time they come in, we catch them. We got so many cameras in the building now. And this police station is like 3 blocks away. So we get the little alert on the app. So if you're watching this, kids, we get the alert instantly when the motion is detected. We can see you at that moment, and we can just call the police so they're here in like...
Oh yeah, they're 2 minutes away.
They're all on this side of town too, a lot.
Yeah.
So it's like 2 minutes and they're here.
Yeah.
So
I mean, and at least have the decency to come after dark. Not in the middle of the day.
Yeah. Give us a break. Do it in our off hours.
Yeah, at least it makes it more fun for us. If you come in the dark, then we get woke up, then we're already aggravated. Somebody's in the building, so we're aggravated because we just got woke up. So at that point, yeah, we're pretty sure we're going to prosecute.
That's the motivation. I need to actually do it. Instead of listening to mom say, my kid was just looking for shoes.
Yeah, for sure.
He just wanted to see the building.
Well, he ended up maybe needing some first aid instead.
Yeah. Oh, man. All right. Well, that's that. Okay, so we got quite a bit done. Still a little ivy I got to get up there. Quite a bit done, but nothing like I hoped today. Okay, so that process is never ending. I had something else I wanted to talk to you guys about. Kind of a reveal here. Let me go up here and find a seat. So I'll sit on this old zero turn here. So that's actually something else I want to tell you guys about. With all the break-ins and stuff, we've got these cameras and I'm able to monitor them. When somebody comes in the building, I get a little alert. I can see immediately on my phone that somebody's in the building. But I noticed recently in the last few weeks that Bob's been tinkering around. So I turn on the camera, I hear somebody clanking around. I'm like watching the cameras trying to see what's somebody in the building. And then Bob walks by carrying a board or a tool or something like that. So I called him. I'm like, what are you doing there? And he said, well, I brought this zero turn over because it's been raining a lot here in Illinois and the grass needed cut, which was true. And the first time he was mowing, he was almost done with the property and the motor blew up in it. So now for me, anytime something goes wrong, I would just be like, that's it. Okay, it's ruined. We're screwed. Nothing you can do about that. Not Bob. He went on Facebook Marketplace and found a riding mower, bought it, spent a couple days. He took the motor out of the riding mower and put it into the zero turn mower. And that's the difference between him and me. I would never be able to do something like that. But we have a working zero turn now and some scrap metal that we can take to the scrapyard. But that's pretty incredible. But he's, even when I'm in Poland, he's been around here kind of tinkering, and zero turns are so much nicer.
Hey, Chris.
Yeah.
Could you give me a hand just a minute? I got some plywood up here I need to get moved.
Yeah. Where at?
It's right across from the elevator, leaning against the wall.
Okay. Okay, I'm here. Where are you?
I'll see you in just a minute. Just go ahead if you could and move that plywood for me.
There's a door here. He's pulling something fancy. Look! Oh my gosh. We have a new door. What? Brick and Soul Studios. Oh wait, hold on a second. Brick and Soul Studios.
Could be. You might want to take a peek.
Okay, hold on. You mean open the door?
Yeah, go ahead.
Whoa, holy cow, what did you do? Oh my God.
Is it acceptable?
Oh, this is awesome, man. Oh my God. Oh my God. This is like Doctor Who, the TARDIS. Check that out. It's a new studio. Oh my God. This is what you were doing that whole time.
This is what I was doing.
Oh my gosh. Oh, there's another one here. I think I look older in this.
Yeah, that was by design. Yeah.
Well, I got all the gray.
Yeah. For some reason, I have none. I love AI.
Oh my gosh. I loves you again. It's like Home Improvement.
Yeah, yeah.
This is unbelievable. Oh my gosh. iMac. Oh, this is a piece of furniture that I saw at the antique store, and I wanted it for a bathroom. It's got a porcelain. You bought this.
I did.
I said I'm thinking about buying that next time.
You don't have to. I took care of that.
Is that a pizza oven?
It's a air fryer.
Air fryer. It'll cook a pizza though, right?
Oh yeah, yeah. So you got your coffee maker for your morning coffee, and
wow, a stainless steel fridge.
yeah.
Oh my god.
You gotta have a refrigerator if you're gonna do a little light cooking.
This is incredible. This is really amazing. Oh my gosh. So we can do our live stream from here now.
Yeah, this will be our new home.
Wow. Air conditioner. It's like 20 degrees cooler in here.
Yeah, yeah. So we have all of our equipment and everything that we should need.
Wow. Nice. I see you brought my cameras in.
Yeah.
Nice. Oh my gosh.
What we look like, and
Oh my gosh.
audio board, video board,
It's like a clean, hermetically sealed place, like an island in the
an oasis in the
an oasis. So check this out. This is beautiful, right? Oh my gosh. And then you step out into pure chaos out here. Bob, that's amazing.
Yeah, we are air conditioned. We'll be centrally heated in the winter, so that room will be usable year round.
Wow. Here I thought you spent like 3 weeks working on that lawnmower.
I'm slow, but not quite that slow.
Oh my God. So I guess there's no better moment for segues because of the live stream. I mentioned in the previous video that we wanted to do a live stream, but also a live stream auction of some of the vintage cool things. Some of them from Poland, some of the things that you've seen in the videos from the building here. And it'll just be a fun way to raise a little money for the parking lot. And stuff could maybe go for $1, maybe a little more, we'll see. But that's a perfect place to do that. Yeah.
Can we strike the pose now that for the photograph that we have?
Yeah. I need to superimpose that. How did you do that?
What?
You just had AI make it and then
Yeah, that was all done. My daughter gave me she had that printed on canvas. She gave that to me for Father's Day. When I opened it, I immediately just cracked up laughing. It was just so funny. By the way, thank you, Lindsay. You're awesome. She pulled my picture off of Facebook.
Mm-hmm.
She watched one of your videos, got a good straight on shot of you, pulled that off of one of your videos, then put it in AI and said to put us in front of a brown shoe company. And that's what it came up with. And I think it's amazing.
Yeah, it is amazing. Wow. That's incredible. So we can like bring our antiques in right there as a great blue background. Put a little table, set them on, and
Yep.
we have the switchers and all that stuff. And did you know what you were doing when you set this stuff up?
Oh, of course I didn't.
I see this. A lot of us not even hooked up yet.
Yeah,
so.
yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, I had to give you something to do. I mean, I wanted to make you feel like you were a part of it.
Yeah.
So.
That is the biggest part of it. Yeah.
Yeah. It's all this technical know-how, plugging in these cables. And...
Yeah, my part is just stay away until it's done, and then. Yeah, I'm blister. I show up when the work's done. So, wow. Okay, so I guess we could do a little preview of a few of the things that I want to auction off.
Might as well, yeah. Give them a little teaser on what's coming.
So I guess I could just bring them in here. We're gonna do 25 things, and like I said, some of them are from Poland. Some of them are that we found here in the building. You may have seen them in the previous videos. And even if like we just leave it up for auction for like a minute, to do 25 items, I bet it's still like a couple hour live stream.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, all of the proceeds will go back into the building. So this is not for profit. This is just to further the project along.
Yeah. It's a good way to do it because like the Kickstarters, it's like kind of just asking for free money.
Yeah.
But this is like, it's fun, it's competitive, it's interesting, it's a way to support the channel, and you get something of value back. So even if you don't want something, maybe you can just bid and push it up a little bit higher.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
All right.
It's definitely for a good cause.
Let me go pick out just a few different items, and I'll show you those, and then the date of the, I'm gonna pause this for a second. Okay, sorry about that, I had to check the calendar. We're gonna do it next Thursday, the 26th, at 7 p.m. Chicago time.
That's fine. Be 7 Central.
7 Central time, and yeah, we'll get started. So we also want to do another live stream that has nothing to do with that, just to do like a Q&A, and then another, man, I'm so dirty from working outside.
Just throw that in there.
Yeah, sorry, okay. Yeah, that's how we roll here.
Yeah.
And then also I was thinking about doing a live stream, like maybe one of the days when we're working, just let the camera roll all day, and if you want to check in and just
volunteer day or something.
Well, we could do volunteer day for sure.
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
live stream the whole thing. Set up a camera on a tripod and just let it run.
And then at some point we're going to want to do a Q&A live stream again, because those are really fun to actually talk to the people that have questions, and
Yeah.
that's always a blast.
Yeah, we always laugh a lot on
Yeah,
this.
yeah.
Okay, so next Thursday.
Sounds
And
good.
What were you saying when I had the phone off?
Well, I commented because, we really do read the comments, and a lot of people make the comments about I'm constantly sitting in the chair, which I do my fair share. I'm not going to deny that. I do my fair share, but looking at the new studio here and the lawnmower and keeping the grounds up, I actually do get a few things done once in a while.
I need to get like a little bell, and every time I see you sitting, I'll just ring the bell.
It's like the Christmas movie.
Like a little passive
Every
aggressive.
time a bell rings, Bob has done a job.
Sat down.
Yeah, and sat down.
You're sitting, Bob. Ding,
Yeah,
ding, ding.
there'd be a lot of bell ringing.
Yeah.
It sound like Sunday morning church.
Okay, so this guy right here is a can that I found in the building, actually. I just moved a pile of junk and there it was sitting there. It's a really early oil can, I guess, some kind of can, fuel can, I don't know. Vacuum Oil Company, made in USA, Cargoil Mobile CW. But, so these are really dirty because they're all in the building at the moment, with the exception of a few things I brought from Poland. Yeah, they are what they are, but that's what's kind of fun. These are like true finds that were just dug up. So, okay, that's item number one. We're not going to show all of them today, but I just wanted to give, several items so you can kind of see the kind of stuff that we're gonna auction off. Okay, so this is a porcelain enamel lampshade, but it's not your standard lampshade. It's a very, very early one, and it came from Poland, and it's got really cool stenciled contemporaneous numbers and labels on it. So I bought this in Poland, and it is really cool. It's rough, but it's authentic. And it came from the St. Victoria mine in Dolnosławski, Poland, which is like the southwest side of Poland, in a mine. So, but very, very cool. Okay, so this is a really old thing. What do you think it is? Any guesses? Super old, early 1900s. It's a World War I Polish grave marker. It may be a mass grave marker or just a regular grave marker, but yeah, it's pretty awesome. It's got some legit age to it. So, cool. So this is cool. It's got a pretty interesting story about it. It is cast aluminum. It's very thick and very heavy. And it's from Sturgis, Michigan in USA. Burr Oak Tool and Gauge Company. It's like I guess it's like machinist niche, I guess you would say. But I bought this in a Polish flea market. So somehow it made its way over to Poland, and I found it, picked it up, and brought it back home. So really, it's incredibly heavy. It must have been on a massive piece of machinery because, yeah, I think the thing weighs about 7 pounds probably. Here's another sign, also cast aluminum, and I don't think it's the original paint job, but it is probably contemporaneous paint because wherever the scars are, you can see it also removed paint. So that paint has been on there for quite a long time. So Archdale, is that like a British tractor company? I don't know. Who knows what Archdale is? Leave me a comment because when we put it up for auction, we'd like to be able to give as much information about it as we can. It's really long. It's probably, let's say, at least 2 feet, something like that, maybe a little over. Very thick, thicker than the machinist one, and incredibly heavy. So that gives you a sense of scale on it. Now, I'm into industrial lighting. That's no secret to you guys. And I'm really picky about it. And I like the very early task lamps. And this one is kind of special because it's just got like that sculpted form to it. And it is perfect for a really nice interior design setting. So it's got a gorgeous green patina on it. And yeah, it probably will need to be rewired. I think you could clip this plug and put an American one, but really it just needs to be completely rewired. Let's see, yeah. So I'll be sad to see this one go. I really like it. Okay, so there are gonna be several lamps because I'm a sucker for very early, the real early ones. And you can look at eBay, and when you separate all of the later stuff and you look at the very early stuff, the prices are pretty eye-watering for this kind of thing. So I'm able to get them a little bit easier over there in Europe. So they're pretty hard to find here. But that's another one. Once again, it has a European plug on it, so you'd probably just want to rewire it. Still has the ceramic socket in there. But yeah, and that just clamps onto your table. They're dirty. They're in barn find condition. Okay, so here's another quirky little thing. Super dirty, barn fresh condition. Had some, I don't know, some tape or something on it, so that it needs a good cleaning. Super dusty. It is cast iron. It's really, really heavy. I would say 5 pounds or more. Just guessing. Porcelain enamel, probably was in a shop somewhere, but I think it's a perfect place. It's got fastening holes there so it can be mounted just to hang up some coffee cups. It's really, really overbuilt, and yeah, just a quirky little item from Poland. So there was a time when a big portion of Poland was actually given to the Germans, and it wasn't Poland for a while. And during that time, the Germans came and they built a lot of farms, and they built the farms where there was like a place to live and a horse stables and that kind of thing. And so the area of Poland where I live is full of those old German farms. And this came out of one of those. It'll just be over the door. It's like the doorbell for the house. But I picked it. Oh, it's chippy. That's why I liked it. It's got that kind of chippy, shabby chic look to it. Oh, Bob's back with lunch.
Chef Boyer Bob is at it again.
So, yeah, this is pretty cool. And I don't know if you can read the information on the back there, but it came out of a German farm. Okay, so we got a set of 6 apothecary jars, and these are early 1900s, and they're made out of celluloid because they predate plastic. So these were used for keeping powders or drugs in a drugstore, or other things. I don't know what you would keep in them, but yeah. So they're called marbleized because of that pattern, but they're made out of celluloid. So those are little miniature apothecary jars. There's a set of 6 with lids all complete. I think that one's even got a label. Is it legible? No, it's lost the writing. So they're kind of a cult item in Poland. They're very recognizable. Okay, so this one is kind of funky. Some people might care to disagree with me that they're super desirable. But these are Eastern European Soviet era scorecards that are handmade. They would have been in like a junior high or a high school. And they're made from like rebar and some heavy gauge I don't know, it's wire. I don't know what you call it. What do you call that?
There's rebar. I'm not sure on the
There's
wire.
rebar. It's too thick to be wire, I guess. Whatever it is, steel bar.
Steel
Rod. And then is this for keeping score. And somebody locally made that for the high school, and I guess in high schools all over the place would have had somebody make something very
And the
similar.
letters are metal, correct?
The letters are metal, yeah, painted metal. And it's dirty at the moment, but the patina is pretty nice on it. And I've got 2 of them. And I was thinking about selling them as a pair, but I think after talking to Bob, we're probably just going to auction both of them. So there might be 26 items. We'll see. If somebody bids and wins one, they can take their pick, and then we'll auction the second one. If they want a pair, they can also bid on the second pair. Or if the first one sells for like $3, I'm keeping the other one.
There you go.
I'll just keep it because
Yeah.
if somebody's into like sports memorabilia, vintage sports stuff, or they got
That's perfect for a man cave, somebody that loves sports.
yeah, because it's got a lot going for it. It's like authentic, it's quirky, it's handmade, it's Soviet, right? Well, it wouldn't be Soviet because it came from Poland. It was in the Soviet sphere of influence. But yeah, these are really cool. I would have won them as a pair, but anyway, they're both going to be up for auction. And that's just a preview. So we're going to do 25 items, now 26 items. And that'll be next Thursday, it's the 26th, right?
The 26th.
Okay, next Thursday, the 26th. It's going to be really fun, and it's going to be super sad for me because I like all of this stuff. And anyway, I'll see you guys
Going
there.
to a good home
Yeah, it's definitely going to go to a good home, and it's going to help us,
for a good cause.
yeah, chip away at the money that we're trying to raise for our parking lot. So it's a way to help support that dream and make it come true. So thanks, guys, and we'll see you soon. Bye.